Yo, what is going on, guys? Your boy Marcy's Internet Quality Content, and today we're gonna get straight into a video here about the new pro class setups you're gonna be seeing here in season 2, Major 2, challengers, lands, online matches, everywhere you're gonna see in the competitive space. Obviously, rank play is an exception. I'm gonna make this quick and simple. There's only 3 guns you guys need to know about. One gun having 2 builds that's nearly the same, but let's hop straight into it and why things have happened the way they have happened. So first, you are gonna see here the Jackal. Gun looks a little strange. You might be wondering why and what happened. So anything that gives the gun range has been GA'd. So the short barrel, which is like a pointless barrel almost, and then the headshot barrel is obviously banned completely. So no more reinforced, no more long barrel. That leaves players left with only gain twist. And on top of that GA change, we have no more muzzle. No muzzle at all. So no muzzle, and with that being said, it's a 4 attachment setup. Mags are not allowed. And on top of that, lasers aren't allowed. And yeah, they said 4 attachments. You actually can't use a 5th attachment, which would be, you know, useful to run over pressured, maybe recoil spring. So understand if you are playing rank play, you can easily stick to the old class setup, which would probably just be, you know, compensator long barrel or compensator reinforced. But now, no more compensator, no more damage range. This is the final class setup. But me personally, I found something you guys may want to try out here, and that's gonna be infiltrator stock. Everyone uses the balance stock, which this would be technically the pro class setup, but I want to give my own twist on it and explain to you guys why. As you can see, it offers aim walking movement speed, hip fire movement speed, strafing movement speed. I'm gonna start backwards. Strafing movement speed, you're gonna see compared to infiltrator stock, it's not as aggressive. It's actually not as fast as infiltrator. Hip fire movement speed, meaning when you're shooting your gun without aiming, you walk faster. But why would you do that? Aim your gun, snap on somebody. Hold an iron. This isn't MW 2019. If you're walking around just hip firing people with a sub, it doesn't work that good in this game. So that's a pointless perk. Movement speed kind of involves with you just walking everywhere, and we don't walk anymore. You should already be using sprint assist. If you aren't using sprint assist, I don't know what to tell you, other than put it on, have both the assists on, put the delay on 0, and you are technically always sprinting no matter what you do. The omni movement, so it doesn't matter. You will not be walking in this game. So ultimately, you're only using it for the aim walking speed. It sees you to a 4.1. Look over infiltrator 4.3, which doesn't sound like a difference, but let me just show you. All right, balance stock. Pretty good, right? I like it. I think it's pretty good. Infiltrator. I mean, if you guys aren't seeing the difference, maybe go try it out yourself and feel the difference. But I promise you, this is very different. Very, very different. And it feels really good. Now you want to know what the recoil looks like? I'm just shoot at the wall without even touching the right stick. Very different. As you can see, the gun does start to kick up quick, but all you have to do is hold the stick down. So it takes a little bit more adjusting to get to. Obviously that bot is 50 meters away. Won't be taking that fight very often with a sub. I hope you aren't, but just 25 meters. I mean, not that bad. Hold the stick down a little bit. Nothing had changed too much other than less range, so it will take more shots than what you're used to. Moving on to the C9, and I always want to mention the pistol is the Strider. All the other ones are banned or GA'd. And nothing has really changed with the GA attachments. It's going to be a mag of your choosing, a rear grip of your choosing, and an optic of your choosing. I don't like the optic, so I opted to not use it. If it was rank play, I'll have this right here. This would be my setup for rank play. Ported. Makes that initial shot not kick. Gun just shoots mad straight, reinforced with damage range, bullet velocity, and on top of that, over pressured. Gonna feel like his scan. Bullets are gonna connect very consistently and quick, and you're gonna fry everybody. Honestly, you pull out this gun like in 30 meters and fry somebody. But I don't use it like this. I just follow the GAs and challengers. People kind of do, kind of don't. But in the Pro League, they're all gonna be using the 2 attachments to the 3 attachments as I already showed previously. Now onto the C9. Now this gun is a little different. This gun actually shoots at a 732 RPM, so it's faster than the Jackal RPM, right? And the Amos is 750, so it's more on par with an Amos. They almost have the exact same fire rate, but this gun still 4 shots just like the Jackal. So you have even bigger odds of winning against an AR in a sub gunfight. You should already be winning with a sub, but like now you should really be winning with a sub. Now, of course, as it's slightly less range, but falling with the new gain twist GA, that only follows the Jackal. So you could use whatever you want on this gun, and it's technically not part of the GA. So a lot of people are switching over to the C9 now, and now it's creating a new controversy Like, do we bring back the original Jackal GAs so that people don't use this gun anymore because this gun's kind of busted? So it's a little weird, but at the moment this gun is in play. I don't know if we're going to be seeing it in online matches shortly, if there could be another change in the GAs. Currently, you can run Reinforced, which actually has more range than the Jackal GA. And of course, keep everything else the same. I went with recoil springs over compensator just because this gun does shake. And if you want to make it shake even less, I would replace Ranger with vertical. But in terms of being fast, with Infiltrator stock and Ranger foregrip, the bullet velocity from Reinforced barrel, I mean, you will be killing faster than the Jackal players on the enemy team if they aren't using a Jackal anymore. Quick breakdown, as you can see, nice walking speed. The ADS is, I think, off by 10 compared to the Jackal, so the Jackal might feel a little better in your hands compared to the C9. But as you can see, this gun does actually shake. Personally, I'm not really going to be shooting 50 meters away, and I think it's a lot easier to shoot against real people because like aim assist and just their body movements, I don't know. But this gun does have a little bit of wobble to it. I don't think the kick is that bad on it. As you can see, I think that's pretty good. It's very tight compared to the no muzzle over on the Jackal. So yeah, it's a little harder to maybe master the long range gunfights with this weapon. But again, that's a 50-meter gunfight. I don't want you to be doing that with a sub. And lastly, for this video, the final class you need to see is going to be the Amos. Amos, Ames, whatever you guys call it. So this is build number 1. This is the one that a lot of players use, like Shotzi, Scrap. Although Scrap uses a different rear grip. That's a different story. I don't know why he's on that rear grip. But anyways, this class is very focused on the kick. As you can see, there's not much kick going on. But it tends to shake a little bit more because, you know, of the horizontal. So it shoots very straight, as you can see. Now the class that I am using, it's very similar, exact same setup. But instead of having recoil springs, I opted for vertical foregrip. This ported is a godly muzzle. This thing controls the initial kick, gives you vertical, and then on top of that mix that with vertical, which gives you horizontal. I know it sounds weird, but it just has the most steady shot in the game. Right, so personally, I'm more comfortable with this one. Yeah, it might be more kick when you shoot, like that first shot. I mean, but just look how tight that is. If you have your dot on them, you are going to keep it on them. There's no shaking going on. Obviously, it has its own recoil pattern. And we just got backed out. So guys, that is pretty much all it's going to be. Lastly, if you're questioning my setup, as you can read my class, I have 2 Amos, 2 Jackals. I'm going to have to rename this one probably to my C9 build because I might just be the better gun right now for me to be using. But you get the point. A Semtex or a frag is the only difference. Which one am I feeling in the moment? Usually I'm always using my frag class. You can make more plays with it, bounce it off of walls, cook it perfectly, drop a dead nade so people are hesitant to even push the doorway maybe. They don't know if it's about to blow up. Is it not about to blow up? It just causes more chaos in a good way. And again, like I said, playmaking. A soul pack only because on the recent teams I've been on, the GA is 2 trophies per team. So I've taken it upon myself to let someone else just have the trophy for free. I will just not use one. The assault pack, you don't actually throw it down. It's just like to fill a slot pretty much. You don't actually throw it down. If you do, technically that's breaking the GA because you get points off of it, which could go towards score streaks. Not the end of the world. It's not like some broken field upgrade. And then as for perks, the perks don't get any more simple than this, really. There's nothing else to use. You could try to use Tac Mask over Flak Jacket. I don't advise it. You're going to be eating a lot of grenades. People like to use Dexterity instead of Flak Jacket. You could try that if you're playing against a team that's not really throwing bumpers or playing Respawn. If you're in S&D, please put on Flak Jacket. So let's wrap it up. I hope I kept the video pretty short. All you guys need to know is the new Jackal changes, how the C9 might be taking over the meta in terms of the subs. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'm going to try to kind of take content more serious. I want to actually try Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok and just make everything grow at one time. Let's see how it goes. If you guys want to support me, I appreciate that. Drop a like if you like this video, a dislike if not. And the comments are always open for any concerns, recommendations, anything, future video ideas, whatever it may be. Hope you have a nice day. Jesus loves you, and ciao.